This one I thought was really interesting, and we have a lot of okay. We have a lot of friends. You know, we have a nice community, and a lot of them really like anime. And then we get posed this a lot when we talk about Dragon Quest. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this question. What do you think about using anime tropes and other influences in video games? And Nakamura responded, I think it's a little misguided. Dragon Quest has all manner of events and scenes, but if we tried to make it look like an anime or something, I think it would completely change the world we've created. It's better to find new modes of expression that fit into and work within the aesthetic we've always used. If someone wants to see anime, why not watch a normal anime video, you know? We get this all the time, and I get this a lot because I I'm not a fan of anime, like almost at all. There's very, very few. And people go like, but I don't get it because your favorite games are like Akira Toriyama did the artwork for it. He's an anime guy. But I don't. So for some reason, people just can't separate the anime from the game.
Let's clarify something. Dragon Quest is not anime.
Yeah.
There is an anime. There is a manga. Video games are not anime in the slightest. Now, you could say, okay, the Japanese Super Famicom box arts, and especially like at this time, like they started to actually make the box arts, well, I guess it for the US we didn't see them, so it doesn't make a difference. But like from 1 through 5, they were using Akira Toriyama's artwork primarily on the box art. You don't
Mm.
see that in like cutscenes. You don't see these exaggerated battle scenes. It's not Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is very much, anime and in its themes and also like in the style and the artwork. Everything like we've talked about how Dragon Quest is more of a normal experience where you kind of go through like the human lens and you see everything is like you really feel like everything by the end is earned. All of your stat upgrades, your weapon
Yep.
upgrades, everything. Anime is not like that. The most funded and AAA animes, they're really exaggerated. You see that more in Final Fantasy and maybe not the early ones, but like from 7 on, especially.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with this. I think even if you look at like, Chrono Trigger, which on the PlayStation 1 has, the cutscenes that are actually like anime based. You don't really see that in Dragon Quest. You do see moments that like it starts to go into cutscenes, etc., but they're still using the in-game graphics engine. They're not producing anime visuals.
Mm-hmm. And as games progress, we do have anime style games like Persona is there, and the Tales of series is super anime. But they don't feel like Dragon Quest. Like Dragon Quest certainly has its own feel that is, like you said, much more toned down, much more lifelike. And it seems like honestly, Dragon Quest, which is ironic because of Akira Toriyama's work, but they seem to go out of their way to make it not not like cartoony and not like over the top,
Mm.
which I always admired.
Mm.
Like they had every opportunity to go crazy, and they don't. Everything's really
Mm.
muted and quiet.
Of course, there are animes that are more down to earth. I'm not saying there isn't, but the style of Dragon Quest is really like it's not that cartoony. It's and I guess you could say once it hits the 3D era, maybe. But again, there may be like little moments in like 11 where suddenly you start getting like the charging or whatever for like I forget what they call it, like your pep
Hmm.
meter.
Yeah,
Like you don't really see that until the latest Dragon Quest games.
yeah.
It'll be a different conversation then. But for now, no, I don't see it.
They asked him on a similar note. Some people say that video games are already surpassing anime and movies as a medium. Nakamura said, no matter how powerful computer graphics get and no matter how beautiful the animation may become, I don't think it will hold a candle to actual anime. The original appeal of computer games was their interactivity, how the player reacts to the computer, and vice versa. Seeing how the computer reacts to the player. This is something that traditional media can't really do. I think we must never forget the importance of that interactivity when we make video games. Kind of backs up what we were talking about. It just the complete separation of anime versus the video games we play. And while the style might have anime influences, it is a video game, and that's why I like it, and I think you like it, and it's like, and what separates it, why I don't have to like anime and video games.
Agree. I have nothing more to say.
Yep.